Robin from One Stop Asia here. I'm very excited today because I'm gonna be introducing the very first episode of my new newsletter, Ohayō. And Ohayō is a newsletter for everyone working in translation and localization. So if you're a linguist or maybe work at an LSP as a project manager or in IT, marketing, sales, whatever, this might be for you. And yeah, to give you a little taste today, it's all about keeping your screen, your desktop, clean and clutter-free. And as you can see on my screen, I had a lot of stuff going on my desktop. Yeah, you see I have a lot of programs open. There are a lot of tabs and browser windows open, and it's just a lot of clutter. What's bad about this is not only that it just doesn't look nice and is very confusing, it's also really hard to switch between programs, right? Like, it's easy to switch between 2 or 3 programs, but if you have 10, 15 tabs and windows open, it's very, very easy to lose time and just get distracted all of the time. And what you can do instead is you place 4 fingers on your trackpad if you're on Windows and 3 fingers if you're on Macintosh, and you swipe up. And what opens up here is what we call in macOS mission control. It's virtual desktops really that you can rearrange, delete, add however you like, however you feel, however you're working. And this is great for me because I have usually like a lot of windows open, but I only have really 3 or 4 main tasks every day, right, that I'm working on. So in my case, it might be writing, might be communicating with clients. For the newsletter, I do a lot of photo editing too, and looking for music and stuff like that. So what I do for each of these tasks, I build my own little workstations on individual desktops. You can of course like rearrange the windows and say like you want to have this browser on desktop number 5, you put it there. Super easy to use and super helpful. And if we go back now, if you swipe with 3 or 4 fingers to the right or to the left, you can simply switch between those workstations, between those work environments, and you don't have to hit Command Tab 5 times because you're looking for that one Excel sheet that's somewhere that you have been using 20 minutes ago. Instead of doing all this work, right, you can simply swipe between your workstations, right? So this is tip number 1. And the second tip, a good example might be this one here. If you create your workstations, you want to make them look the way that works for you. So if you take, for example, this window here and you put it to the side, what happens is it splits the screen. You can take another window here, clip it to the other side, and this looks neat. Like, look at this, for example. It might not look so clean. It's a little bit cluttered, especially my desktop has a lot of pictures and so on and so forth. But I put this window here on purpose because it's super easy for me to add a photo here to my program, or add a photo to my Evernote. So it allows me to be very, very flowy, and instead of going through all lengths and making so much effort to switch between apps and windows, I just swipe between desktops, and that makes things a whole lot easier for me, and I hope for you too.